about their Easter experience. They'd been to an Easter egg hunt, and they had Easter eggs and lots of candy and all the frills of Easter. And Ivor said, "What was your most special Easter experience?" And Lucy said, "In church, going up to get the biscuit." Not the candy, not the Easter egg hunt, but going up in church to get the biscuit. Now, I just want you to hear that deeply. Now, there was a time not that long ago when the Episcopal Church practiced what we call First Communion. And when I first began worshiping in the Episcopal Church in 1987, we no longer had that practice officially, but lots of people remembered it that way. And parents would come and say, but we need to wait till they understand before they can receive. We need to prepare them for their first communion. And I understand that. I understand that understanding and that mentality. Episcopal Church had moved into a different way of understanding that. And now that's 30 years or so in the rearview mirror. Certainly all the clergy of St. Barnabas and almost everybody I talk to recognize that there's something else going on in the reception of communion. And that children especially model this for us. They come so open. Now, not always, by the way. Occasionally they're fighting with mom and dad, and occasionally something has gone wrong and they're not happy, but generally speaking, they are amazingly present. They're open, they're smiling, they're eager, they're right there present with you. And you've noticed at St. Barnabas, we do the best we can to get to their level, be present to them at their level as we place the wafer in their palm and bring them the chalice. We do the best we can. Some of us are more able to do that than others. You're supposed to laugh at that. Yes. Yeah, right. And on some days, some of us are better at it than others because of our physical limitations. So, they're not distracted by what am I supposed to be thinking. They're not distracted by what's happening. They're not distracted by what's my theology of the Eucharist. They're not distracted by, is this a wafer or the body of Jesus? They're not distracted by if there seems to be some commotion going on among the chalice bearer and the bread bearer and the ushers, and we can get confused. You understand that? You've seen this, yes? Come on. They're not worried about if we're doing it right. They're just there. And what I watch happen, I watch them receive life. In our togetherness, I watch there's just an infusion of life that they receive. And I would say their heart, I would say their whole self is fed by divine life in that moment. And I would say they experience the presence of God. They experience divine life. They see, hear, feel, know Jesus in that moment. I would suggest that asking them if they understand would pull them away from the experience. Just think about what I'm saying and think about Lucy. Easter dinner as a family, Easter egg hunt, candy, colored Easter eggs, all the frills. What was the most life-giving moment for Lucy? And by the way, her dad just said, what was the most meaningful experience of Easter for you? do we become present such that the presence of Jesus is known to us? Amen.